Where's Waldo? Running late is where he is. Check out Waldo's videos https www.youtubecom at Waldo videos. Hi, getting started in just a min.
Oh, hi, how you doing? My name is Waldo, and I am way behind, very late tonight, all over the place this evening. Um, yeah, running late. How are you? How you doing? I'm gonna get the rest of this stuff started up. I've got, let me see, I gotta get my chats in the right place before I get started, and then load up the Discord so I can see what's going on over there. Mute the other streams. Bring up Discord in case anybody sends a link. And got my uh, stories ready to go. There's all the stuff I usually do while waiting in those 15 minutes. Just get everything ready, copy all the things, put them in the right places, get the stories up and running. But today I am just running behind. Dinner ran long, took a little bit to eat it and cook it and make it and then clean it. But now we're here. How are you? All right, let's see what we've got. Got some stories over here. We got chats up and running. Minimize this.
Great you.
Just a little busy today, that's all. Running around, fixing stuff, built a scooter for the kid. He's over here playing video games right now. I bought him a fancy, super cool Xbox thing, and you know what he does with that? He plays Nintendo 64 games. What's wrong with him? I don't know. Oh, let's see. Okay, so we got chat up. We've got that YouTube chat, just in case somebody uses that. Sometimes people use YouTube chat, and I'm like, Dude, come over here. Come over here to the kick chat. It's a lot better. Still sub the thing through YouTube, but it's better over here. So it's just faster and has all the cool emote things. Speaking of emote things, we're gonna need this one a lot tonight. You ready? We're gonna need the drama llama tonight because there's drama afoot. All right. So then the next thing to do is get this window right here, move it over there, down here so I can see it. Okay, cool. Then we bring this one over here so I can see it. Then we copy the, so we open up the other window. Yeah, I'm just running behind tonight. And get this one thing started. So anyway, my name is Waldo, and I'm here to feel the politics with you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming in. If you've got any links or stories that you want to feel with me, throw them into the Discord, and it is right here.
Discord. https Discord GG Beignet Tritix 8.
Mr. Beignet Tritix 8, very nice of him to run the Discord server for me. I can't put links directly into the Kick chat. Now, I'm not entirely sure why. I've pressed a button that allows them to do so, but they don't. So I guess we'll just die, I guess. I don't know. We'll just not do that. Okay. Then we'll go over here to the Kick stream thing. Let me tell everybody that we're streaming so that people show up and have a good time. All right, that is done. This is done. And we're about ready to start. So that's what I do for the 15 minutes is I get all the windows open, get all the things ready, post all the things on the socials so that maybe somebody will come and watch. It might happen. You don't know. You don't know. All right. So let's get started with the regular news. And then we're going to play that game that we tried to play the other day, but Thomas was interrupting with all the very good uh, debate. So, drama. Dun, dun, dun. Let's get the drama in here. Window game capture is off. Window capture is on. And we go here. Now, this is a headline I didn't think I'd ever have to see. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, and I haven't read it yet, but it sounds crazy. Lauren Boebert blames Ryan Reynolds and Barbara Streisand for fleeing to a safer district. So, Lauren Boebert, a very, very dumb person who is in the House of Representatives. She got in trouble for the groping incident that happened not too long ago. And she has decided to become the representative for a different district. A different district. She has moved to a different district because she's probably going to lose. So instead of just like, running and losing, she's just going to go shop around and find a place that wants her. Very, very cool, very normal, not at all a problem with the system. But somehow, some reason, she's blaming Barbara Streisand and Ryan Reynolds. I want to know how and why. So here's drama llamas, all over the place. Boebert announced she would run in a primary for a district hundreds of miles away, so she's just going to move. Congresswoman Lauren Boebert of Colorado has accused celebrities Ryan Reynolds and Barbara Streisand of forcing her out of her district and into a Republican primary in a district miles away from where she lives. We know who she is. Democrats raised $10 million against Ms. Boebert since her 2022 race when she narrowly beat Democrat Adam Frisch by 546 votes. Last week, Ms. Boebert announced that she would not run in Colorado's 3rd District, which she represents, and instead run in the Republican primary for retiring Ken Buck's seat. In the 4th District, she explained that Mr. Bannon that she chose to switch districts to allow for a conservative candidate to win in the 3rd District. What? Okay. Well, she can't win, so she needs somebody else to win there. Okay. They do not have the policies they're running on. They're simply running against Lauren Boebert, and it's just not. And it's not just Aspen and the money is coming from. It's coming from Hollywood. When you have Barbara Streisand coming in and donating to a Democrat, and you have Ryan Reynolds coming in and donating to a Democrat, it shows you that Hollywood is trying to buy their way into Congress. If Lauren, listen, honey, listen, you're upset that Hollywood elites pay money to get what they want in politics. Yet you're talking to Steve Bannon, who pays a bunch of money to get what he wants in politics. You would gladly take Koch brothers' money to get what they want in politics. If a big business does it, that's great. But if a big Hollywood does it, no, sir. No, 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 no. That's Hollywood trying to buy politicians. She wants the oil companies to buy politicians the old-fashioned way. Damn it. The way it used to be. The way it ought to be. All right, let's see. Let's listen to her. I don't want to, but we were gonna. It's a news show.
And they've raised $10 million out of Aspen, and I take the other place. It's all flowing through there because of you. You believe by switching to the 4th, you're cutting off that money will cease, and you'll give a MAGA candidate a shot to win in Colorado 3rd.
Steve, that's exactly correct. They do not have policies that they are running on. They're simply running against Lauren Boebert.
Which, to be fair, is a good idea. You should literally, actually run against Lauren Boebert. She's a moron who is severely damaging to the country. Just her name alone should be enough to make people want her to be gone.
And it's not just Aspen that the money is coming from. It's coming from Hollywood. When you have Barbara Streisand coming in and donating to the Democrat, when you have Ryan Reynolds coming in and donating to the Democrat, it shows you that Hollywood is trying to buy their way into Congress. You have George Soros and his dark money group.
Oh no, George Soros. We know, yeah, you know how we feel about George Soros around here, folks. He's coming for you. He's buying politicians left and right, and that's wrong. It should only be oil companies that buy politicians.
That have already spent $2 million in a non-election year in Colorado's 3rd District. And so this cuts that funding that they're receiving now and gives an opportunity for conservatives to have a stronger presence in Colorado. So I'm not abandoning my district. I love Colorado's 3rd District and will continue to fight for each and every person who's in the district. And like I said, these are bordering districts. They neighbor one another. They are very similar in many ways when it comes to natural resources, agriculture, farming, ranch.
You're bad. You're poisonous. She knows that they've outgunned her there, so she's going to leave and go somewhere else where she can win. Because the idea of a representative government isn't important to her. It's not. It doesn't matter. The idea is that you're supposed to represent the people there, and they choose you. No, no, no. She's going to choose which people she's going to represent. Because it's just about numbers. It's all about numbers. The House is close, and what they cannot have, what the Republicans cannot have, is for it to get even closer or for them to go under. They won't accept that. So even if that means being disingenuous and blaming Ryan Reynolds for you running away, or blaming Ryan Reynolds for you not getting as much money. The reason you, Lauren, don't have as much money coming in is because you're a bad person. You're a bad representative. The things you have done are not appreciated by anybody. The choices you have made are bad ones. We would like you to not be in Congress anymore. Have you thought about that? Have you thought maybe the reason all those people are donating against you is you? Give that thought. She just wants power and to give HJs in theaters. That's right. That's what she'd do. That's how she'd do. Maybe this this is her fault. A little bit, a little bit. Maybe this is your fault, Lauren. So yeah, drama llamas because Ryan Reynolds is buying. I wonder if we could find out who sponsors her. Um, I could type that into Google real quick. Here we go. Let's do that. Lauren Boebert's biggest donors. Let's see. Follow the money. That's a fun. Followthemoney.org. All right, let's find out who it is. Unitemized contributions. I don't know what that means. This is some deep shit right here. Top donors. Here we go. Republican Committee gave $4 million as a contributor from Colorado. Tatnalia Hillman. If that person gives you a bunch of money, that's okay. Harry Combs. I don't know who that is, but he's paying for you to run, Lauren. And that's okay. But Ryan Reynolds paying for someone to run against you, that's not okay? You don't like that? I don't get it. Mike Huckabee campaign, of famously of Colorado? No, he's famously of Arkansas. So that doesn't. So yeah, she takes plenty of money, and then she complains when other people get money sent to them. It doesn't even make any sense. Energy Transfer Partners, some sort of oil company, I suspect. Top industries, real estate. Okay. Well, slightly boring, but the idea that she would complain that other people are spending money is hypocritical of her. But that doesn't matter. Pointing out the Republicans' hypocrisy doesn't help harm them. Yeah, she complained about George Soros. What about isms because it wasn't going to her? Yeah. If any of those people had given her that money, she'd still be there. So more drama. We ready for more drama? All right. Drama. House Republicans Jeffrey Epstein flight logs not released because colleagues would be compromised. So there may even be more new stuff on this. I'm gonna look up Epstein flight logs. And then go to news. 200 names expected to be made public. When, though? List could be released as soon as Tuesday, after deadline for objections to unsealing names passes the midnight Monday. Okay, great. 200 names connected to the Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell sex trafficking conspiracy could be released by New York judge as soon as Tuesday, exposing or confirming the identities of dozens of associates of the disgraced financier that until now had only been known as John and Jane Doe in court papers. The deadline for objections to the unsealing of the names passes at midnight on Monday, nearly 9 years after the victim filed a single defamation claim against Maxwell. More. Yeah. We already know all this. This is just the background stuff. Okay, so what's going to happen? A list of names will drop. A list of names will drop. Who's on it and who's not. Now, what's going to happen? What's going to happen is, if you don't like a person, pick anybody in the world that you don't like. Choose anybody. Somebody chat. Type the name of somebody you don't like into chat. Could be anybody in the world. And what's going to happen is if that name is on the list, it proves everything you dislike. So Shin Shinto doesn't like Bill Clinton. Good call. If he's on that list, it proves that he's a bad guy. Okay? If he's not on that list, that proves the cover-up, doesn't it? Ooh. If Harry Potter is not on that list, that proves that there's a cover-up of Harry Potter. I'm telling you right now, if Alex Jones is not on that list tomorrow, That's the conspiracy, obviously. It's obvious that they covered up for Alex Jones because he was on there and they took him off. It's conspiracy brain thinking, and it's going to be great because the headlines are going to go wild with it tomorrow. Everybody who's on there is going to have a headline. Everybody who's not on there is going to have a headline. And everybody that the Republicans don't like is going to be said to have been removed via a type of conspiracy. So if and when Bill Clinton isn't on there, they will say, oh, they covered it up. We know he was on there. It was obvious. We all knew it. And the fact that they removed him from the list is part of it. And they're hiding it from him. Every Democrat senator who's not on there going to be called into question and said, why aren't you on this list? How did they remove you? You crooked monsters. Everyone who is on there is going to get called in and said, why are you on there? Now, being on this list, does that mean you are a pederast? No. It means that you were on that plane. Bad things happened on the plane. But the thing is, Jeffrey Epstein was a spy, y'all. Y'all know that, right? Like, he was a spy. That's what he did. He was a spy for Israel, I want to say. He was a spy. So, and if there is a person you like on that list, like a certain Cheeto in chief, he is going to be on the list, and then they'll say that that's part of the cover-up too. He's on the list, yeah, but it was a lie. They put him on there to hurt him. If there's someone on the list, good point, and you do like them, you have to now defend it and tell everyone that the list was hacked. It's the list. You see, here's what happened, folks. The list was inside the CIA headquarters, right next to Hunter's laptop. And what they did is they took all the bad incriminating stuff off of Hunter's laptop, and then they put incriminating stuff made up stuff about Donald Trump onto the Epstein list. If you like them and they're on the list, that's proof of the cover-up. There is no narrative in which we all don't get exactly what we want tomorrow. It's amazing. It's really impressive how everybody is going to get exactly what they want from this list tomorrow. It's amazing. And then we're all going to fight about it, about whose position is more correct. And then, okay, yeah. So Epstein's a spy, right? That's what he does. He gets dirt on you, then he uses it against you to bring your friends in so he can get dirt on them, and then use it against you when he needs to extort money from you or to have you vote certain ways and things like that. So even if you didn't do anything terrible or awful, perhaps, follow me here. I think this was the story that Matt Groening from The Simpsons told. Matt Groening made The Simpsons, very cool guy, very awesome. He was on that flight as well. He was on one of those. The way I heard him tell it, if I remember correctly, was that Epstein invited him on, asked him if he wanted a drink. He said no. You wanted massage? He said no. You want to do this? You want to no, 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 no. He's like, okay, well, you're here. You might as well just have like one champagne and a foot massage. There's nothing untoward about that. There's nothing illegal about that. You're allowed to get your feet massaged in our current society. So he says, okay, yeah, fine, whatever. And so the lady comes out, rubs his feet. Then Epstein tells him, hey, he's like, yeah, you know what? I was a 17-year-old that was rubbing your feet. So now he uses that, he wedges that, and blackmails you with it to be like, hey, you get me that other guy that you work with in Hollywood to come onto my plane, or else I'm going to tell everybody you were in here getting your feet massaged by a 17-year-old. That is how he works. That's how Epstein used to operate. He is a spy. He is he's a blackmailer. That's what he does. And if you have one little thing, if you're in there, even if you don't do anything wrong, all of a sudden he can blackmail you and try to create a narrative that gets you in trouble. How do you get out of that trouble? Either you pay him, you give him money, you give him favors, or you bring somebody else in that trusts you. So you just got your feet massaged by a 17-year-old, and he says, bring your boss, bring your coworkers, bring your friends from Hollywood in to here so that I can offer them things and blackmail them too. That's how blackmailers work. That's what Jeffrey Epstein has always been, a blackmailer. So, does the list that comes out tomorrow guarantee that you're a terrible person? No. It just means that at some point maybe you got blackmailed by Jeffrey Epstein. So, what we have to do is look at it and try and ask them specifically, what were you doing? Did anything go wrong? And let's start with the two biggest names on there, Bill Clinton and Donald Trump. Those are the two biggest names on there. I have a funny feeling the conservatives are going to scream bloody murder about that Bill Clinton one and defend, nail down, keep quiet about the Donald Trump ones, the times that he was on there. They're going to hide that. They're going to ignore that. They're going to say that's out of context. So, lots of drama coming out tomorrow. What else? What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday. I'll stream on Wednesday night, and we'll read the list. It'll be fun. So, more drama. Here we go. DeSantis says that Trump is fine with weaponization of the government if it's against people he doesn't like. So this is something I've said plenty of times, that Trump will weaponize the government against the people he does not like. DeSantis says it too. DeSantis says a thing that's true, yet he still supports Donald Trump and is still going to vote for him and would still, pardon him if necessary. That's insane. DeSantis has just confirmed that Trump is an authoritarian. Ron DeSantis has just confirmed that he thinks Donald Trump is an authoritarian. Now, I've thought this for a very long time. And if you think it too, Rhonda, why are you supporting him? Yeah, suck the orange balls, is what you mean. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. He's going to do it anyway. Why would you do such a thing? Why would you be such a wimp, Rhonda? Don't be a wiener. Had you said this a year ago, guess what? You might be leading the polls right now. You might be a little bit farther ahead. Or maybe you're not, because the Republican base loves Trump that much. They would gladly and willingly let him be a dictator if it just meant it hurt my feelings. If it made me sad, they would do it. So that's where Rhonda is at the moment. Let's see what he had to say. Ron DeSantis warned that former President Trump is likely to use the power of government against his political opponents if elected again in an interview published Wednesday. The GOP presidential candidate painted a picture of a second Trump term centered on revenge and accused the former president of targeting political rivals, including DeSantis. It only matters because it happened to Rhonda. Oh. If it happens to Joe Biden, that's right, it's good, it's just. But if it happens to Ron DeSantis, it's wrong and it's a crime and it is the targeting of political rivals. One-way motherfuckers. I tell you what, man, these Republicans, they're fantastic. Trump is fine with weaponization if it's against people he doesn't like. I think that's true as well, Rhonda. I think that's a bad thing. But you're only upset when it happens to Republicans. DeSantis described a bogus ethics complaint a Trump PAC filed against him, Ron DeSantis, alleging he violated state law by launching presidential campaign early. The ethics board later dismissed the complaint. Okay. Trump has leaned into revenge as a focal point of his third presidential campaign. He's repeatedly vowed to prosecute political opponents and has recently likened himself to a dictator. Yeah, exactly. Dictators are great as long as they're on our side. And if they hurt our own people. See, that's the thing, Rhonda. That's the thing you don't get, Ron DeSantis. Dictators are never good. Even if they're on your side, they will eventually turn on you. He's Republican today, but he won't be forever. He will abandon anything, any belief you have, Rhonda, just to further his own power. He will. He will dump every Republican ideal to get more power. Just watch. Just wait. It will happen. If he's elected, it will happen before he's elected too. He will just say whatever. It doesn't matter. He'll just do whatever he can to get elected, because that's the only way he's going to stay away from these prosecutions. So he has to be winning, or else the prosecutions might get him. So more drama. Drama llamas. Drama. Lots of it. Let's see the next one. What is next? It is the Maine Secretary of State, who opted to keep Trump off primary ballot, is facing the threat of impeachment. So we talked about this the other day. Maine's top election official could face an impeachment attempt by the state legislature over her decision to keep the former President Donald Trump off the Republican primary. So more dramas. She did the thing that was her job, and they said, "Oh God, no, we can't have you doing a government. We can't. You read the Constitution that applied it. Don't apply it to Republicans. No. You're not allowed to apply. You're not allowed to apply laws and order to Republicans. No, that's the in group. Remember, Republicans are the in group. We don't apply the law to them. We protect them with the law. The law protects them. It doesn't look like it's going to work though. Let's see if it works. Yeah, getting removed for doing a government. That's right. In 150 years, no candidate was kept off the ballot for engaging in an insurrection. It's now happened twice to Donald Trump in the last 2 weeks. Bipartisan opposition to the extreme decision made by the Secretary of State. She has clearly overstepped her authority. It remains to be seen if her effort at voter suppression will garner enough Democrat support to remove her from her position. So it doesn't look like she's going to be removed immediately. Maine voters should decide who wins the election, not Secretary of State chosen by the legislature. Well, she might get impeached. We're not sure. But I don't think it'll matter that much, because this comes to the Supreme Court. Even if she got removed, I think that and replaced by somebody else, the Supreme Court's still going to have to weigh in to determine whether or not Trump is allowed to be on those ballots. All right. And then the last thing was, oh, she also got swatted. Hooray! Because that's how we operate these days. That is how the American system works. Is if there's a person you don't like, you call in a bomb threat from them. Let's see. State police say they responded to a swatting call at the home of Maine State Secretary of State Shanna Bellows on Friday night, a day after she removed former president from the ballot. Police say no residents were at the Manchester home when the incident occurred about 8:25 p.m. Conducted an exterior check of the residence and an interior sweep. Bellows' home at her request, but did not locate anything suspicious, according to a statement released Saturday. Swatting is a prank call made to authorities with the purpose of luring them to a location, usually a home, where they are led to believe a crime has been committed or is in progress. The result is in a forceful response from local police or SWAT teams, which have no way of knowing the call is a hoax. Yeah, so this is great. So every time somebody does a thing that you don't like, you should just immediately SWAT them. Not really. This is not legal advice. This is not legal advice. Yeah, SWAT them immediately. That's what you should do. Okay, well, that's the news. That's the drama. Very, very drama-filled day today. Lots of drama, lots of llama, and let's see. We had Thomas back last stream. It was very nice. It was very good. He will be returning in other streams. It may not be every single one, and he's probably not going to pull like three a week like I do. So he'll this Saturday. So programming note. Thomas will be here Saturday, 10 a.m. normal time, to discuss fentanyl. Because I don't get it. There's just something that Republicans love to talk about fentanyl. Like they love it. They love talking about, oh my God, it's a crime, it's a nightmare. And I think it's all just blatant capitalism. Like that's the argument I'm going to bring to him. Fentanyl is a side effect of capitalism run amok. And yeah, it's because of China. Guess who is real good at that whole capitalism game? China. They give you what you want, take your money. That's what they do. People want drugs. They're great. Have you tried them? They're fantastic. You should try them. This is legal advice, by the way. Do more drugs. The the people want them. They demand them, and they get them, and then they die, which is not a good thing. I don't want that to happen. But when it was a crack epidemic in the inner city, Republicans didn't give a shit. They just wanted crime to go down. If crime had gone away and there were still thousands of young black kids dying in the inner cities, they wouldn't have cared. They wouldn't have given a damn. But because fentanyl kills middle-aged white people in Appalachia, it's an emergency and it needs to be remedied immediately. That is the thing that's the impression that I get from them. I'm not saying those are the actual facts. That is the feeling that I get when I hear them talk about it. They tell me it's a huge super monster epidemic, and I'm like, well, where were you when fucking crack was killing lots of people? Where were you when AIDS was killing people? You didn't give a damn. You didn't give a damn about those people. But now your people are dying, and all of a sudden it's an emergency. It's identity politics, honestly. But Republicans hate identity politics, so they'll just call it common sense and uh, and ignore my complaints. But why are the people in Appalachia addicted to it? Because they got addicted to the opioids that their doctor prescribed them. Why did their doctor prescribe them those opioids? Because they were paid to do so. They made money. Capitalism, making your medical decisions, has led to an opioid addiction, and that addiction led to an epidemic. And that epidemic, when we cut off the opium, started to come from somewhere else. It started to come from the fentanyl. It started to come from China. Capitalism caused the problem. Capitalism is trying to solve the problem. Chinese capitalism is trying to solve the problem. Not really solve the problem, but to make as much money as possible. And that's going to be my position. I'll read up about it. Thomas is going to bring a bunch of stuff on Saturday, so we'll have links, we'll have things to watch and things to look at, and that will be fun. So come on by on Saturday. Tell your friends. Tell them that we're going to be. Tell them we're going to be doing drugs, but like we won't. Just bait and switch them. It's fine. They're your friends. It's cool. They'll still like you. Tell them we're going to talk about fentanyl and then do some fentanyl and then eat a bunch of drugs. Yeah, it's going to be great. What could possibly go wrong? We're not going to do any of that. And during this last stream, what I did was I turned on a video game called Death Must Die, but I didn't pay attention to it at all. And so I deleted the save and I started it over again, and I'm going to play Death Must Die for the first time right now because we were debating so hard that I couldn't pay attention to the game, and it had the voices on, and he was talking to me, and the game was talking to me. It's a whole thing. So I'm going to turn the very fun voice lady back on. Feel free to chat anything at me about fentanyl. Wrong button. Wrong button. Where's the right button? There's the button. All right. We should have the voice lady on now. You blame Thomas. That's correct. That's fine. You can.
Yeah, there was some suboptimal play there, especially from a pro Halls of Torment streamer.
It's true. With him on the screen, with him in my ear, I should have played one of the go-to games, one of the games that we're all already familiar with, like Halls of Torment or Vampire Survivor. So where did? Oh geez, this is so difficult. Okay, come on there. Okay, we go here. We go to main screen. Then we swap this for that. We go here and we click this button and do Death Must Die, and yeah. So we're gonna screen, bring it in just a little bit, bring it there, a little larger. There we go. Okay. All right. is theatrical. Okay. Play the game. I got chat over here. I got everything over there. I gotta move this. I can't, yeah. I can't. Can I Alt-Tab? Yeah, I gotta Alt-Tab to like switch to my other screen. It's kind of complicated, but it's okay. It's good. It's good. It's good. And away we go. Tell me how the audio is. I've turned the audio way down, but I probably can pick it back up. So this is the House of Death. Wasn't expecting to find grass. Attack, space is to dash, was to move, aim, and Q is to toggle on the... You move so much slower when you're attacking. I totally dicked that up last time. Okay, we have Skellingtons and Santa hats. Very nice. A Santa hats. Look at those things. These guys are some very festive Skellington boys. So you don't want to have the attack on all the time. You move way slower.
Hey, you're the one time gave their hourglass.
Hey girl, hey! The goddess of fire. Does she have foxtails? She does. She's got 2, 3, 4 foxtails? Okay. The one that gave... You're the one time gave the hourglass to, huh?
I haven't seen the holiday content.
Well, whatever it is you're doing here, I'm always the first to help mortals, so allow me to lend a hand.
Okay, now we get fire skills. Vengeful Strike, your attacks become stronger and apply burning. Your dash leaves a path of fire. Every few attacks, you breathe fire that damages and burns your enemies in front of you. A big... Let's do the breath of fire. I like that one. Oof. 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 I like it. Yeah, this guy needs a little ranged attack, you know? It's slightly different than the other ones because you actually have to, like, do the attack. Now, archery... Anus.
Oh, I'm Summer, by the way. The goddess of all the hot stuff. Fires, volcanoes, you know it.
The hot stuff, huh? All right. So yeah, this immediately reminds me of the, what was it, Hades as well. What do we got? We got the attack, the trail, and a combust. When you kill a number of burning enemies, an explosion damages and knocks back nearby enemies. Okay, I could see that being like a chain reaction thing. Hey, there it was, the explosion. Now, who's shooting fireballs at me? There he is. They woke me up because of you. Oh, sorry. You give up? Well, no, you die. Broadsword of Expansion. Can I equip it? Tab. No. Okay. Haha! Big, nice chain explosion there. XP.
What kind of legend would it be without some fire and mayhem?
I agree. Vengeful Strike is blue. It's a blue one. Must be better, right? Burning and damage 21. Okay, so it's blue. We're gonna take the blue. You gotta take the blue, right? It'd be ridiculous not to. Okay, so this I do remember. You gotta dodge. Yeah, I remember why this guy killed me first time. Okay. I mean, this is the first time. Treasure box.
Chaos would love this. Oh, if only they could see it.
Chaos would love it. Okay. What do we got? We got Combust, level 2, Meteor Shower, or Flare. Whenever an enemy starts attacking you, there's a chance you shoot out a fireball against your attacker. Okay. Meteor Shower, meteors fall from the sky, damage enemies, and burning the ground. That's kind of nice. Or we get Combust up another level. to increase the damage and knockback. Let's do Meteor Shower instead. Hey, it's just dropping bombs on fools. I like that. And I wonder if they get combustion applied to them. That would be nice. Money, money, money. Here we go. Skeletons. Shield boys. Look at those shield faces. Oh, he got me. Shield face. Money. Let's see. Trails of Fire, Vehemence. Your spell damage is increased. Or Incineration. Burning enemies leave fire where they die. Yeah, let's do that. More fire. More fire. Alright, do we have candles to hit and get money and health from floor chicken? Where are the floor chickens, by the way? Where are the floor chickens? Yeah, so we're getting fire combos. They die from the burning, then they explode, and they cause more burning. Very nice. Slime time. There's a slime. And we're locked in. I got the... Ooh, there's a heart. I see. That worked. Okay. It's not a floor chicken, but I suppose a heart's good enough. Okay. Kind of dog pile there.
Make them feel the heat. Those of them that can, anyway.
Oh, right. Incineration. I already have this one. Yeah, but it turns blue. Let's do it. Yeah, blue one, right? More fire on the ground. Longer fire on the ground. All right. Slime time is over. Back to seasonal Skelly boys. Heart, very nice. Who's this? Oh, these are archers. The archers shoot fireballs out of their bow? Come on. They got a, what is that, a bone thing? Oh, hey, we got some pots to break. Maybe there's money or hearts in them? I haven't gone and exploring around the map. I wonder how big it is. Money. What's the letter B do? Oh, you can hit B and look at your character. You can equip the sword. Look at that. Powerful broadsword of expansion. 2841 damage and attack speed and spell crit chance and spell. There we go. Look at me. I got a sword on. I'm so smart. Vengeful strike, defense, dash, defensive. God bless you. Okay. That was the letter B, and I have 52 skull coins. Apparently. Probably just coins. But they have skulls printed on them, so they're super hardcore.
And you get to keep
Why
it.
I'm doing this? Do we need a reason to set things on fire now too?
Oh, I get to keep the sword? Okay, I'll take it into the next level. I hope so. That'd be nice. Do I have to put it into a well and then have a guy charge me for getting it back? Your attacks become stronger and apply burning. Or flare, so damage goes up quite a bit. Okay. Oh, I died. Yeah, I stood right in
Nope,
that
it's yours.
area that he attacked. Alright, we got all this, and it tells us our DPS. Very nice. Enemies defeated 1,000. Level earned 7. Gold 56. Good run, everybody. That was good. Now, what happens here? We're going to go to... I'm back at the death zone. So what do we got? We got library. A little present. Your efforts to gather books from the underworld haven't gone unnoticed. These books don't mean much to me, but perhaps they'll brighten your time here. So a small gift from me for your own library to keep them. What, the tier 1 lore? Okay. Library. Okay. Check. 1 library. And it's time to submerge back into the water. He's telling me how to play the game. Don't you tell me how to play the game, Nightman. Play the game however I want. Very back to where I came from. It was quite a challenge getting here. Okay, so this is where we start. I see. And then the lady will meet us out here in a minute. Okay, gotcha. Oh, I can... Ooh, gaze. The irony, the entrance to the underworld on the highest peak. Oh, okay. You just run around here all day long. We'll just zap around. It'll be fun. What is that? That's the stash. Okay. I have several tabs. 3, 4, 4 tabs. Ooh, shopkeeper's note. You know, the Snow's father was a nobody back when I was the shit. He looked after the bears during their winter sleep. Such a kind fellow. Then he decided to start protecting the mortals too, from avalanches, snowstorms, all of winter's gifts. So the people started celebrating his name. But then he really overdid it with the free stuff business. It's like a mocking my trade. Hey, the holiday spirit too can play that game to show that I'm an imp of heart too. There's a tab to make. Sorry about that. The shopkeeper can't go. Okay.
Our hourglass has brought you back.
Ooh.
Step
It's time.
into the water once more, hero. We cannot follow you, but soon others will come to your aid. Death will stand trial for his transgressions.
Oh no. Gotta kill that death guy. Starting to get the point. I think that's why they call it that. Death must die. Alright. Let's go, Skelly Boys. Oh, I've got a mini-map. I never even noticed that before. What is a mineral spring? Got a buff. And there's a war totem. Attack damage. Okay. Another buff?
Again with the why? I've always helped out mortals. Who do you think gave them fire?
Summer is Prometheus? Okay. Trail of Fire, Vengeful Strike, or Flare. We didn't do Flare last time. Let's do Flare. There's a little fire. Bonfire. Reminds you of home. +3 max life. Alright. Okay, just pick stuff up on the map. I like it. Oops. The flare thing didn't work. I think I was about to attack me. Shouldn't it have gone off? Whoa.
Hero, I tasked you with defeating death. For this, I reward you with my powers. Now obey.
The God of Conquest. Now we get another god? Yeah, this is... Yeah, this very much reminds me of Hades. Hades. Rampaging Strike. Your attacks become stronger and knock back enemies. Shurikens. Enemies hit by your attack shoot out rupturing shurikens. And blades. Rotating blades spawn away from you, rupturing and damaging enemies along their way. Let's do shurikens. Let's see some shurikens. There they go. When they die, it shoots out. Oh, okay, so I gotta kill them and then they bounce out. Alright, alright. Are those skeletons bleeding? Yeah, they are. Bleed damage to the skeletons. Greaves of Flight. Oh yeah, do I have the sword on? I still have the sword on. Good. Okay, great. Movement speed and dash range. Okay. Vengeful Strike increases my attack. Trail of Fire. Let's do Trail of Fire. And dash. There we go. Look at it. Let's find some more dots on the map. There's a dot on the map. Let's go see what's up here. We got another little well. I do feel rejuvenated. Thank you, well. Oh, boss guy. He's hitting me, even though I swear I'm outside that circle. You did. Get the chests. Trail of Fire already have. Vengeful Strike, let's take that too. Prayers have been answered. 8% heals. Oh, my heals are 8% better. Alright, alright. That's good. Another yellow shiny thing down here. Let's go see it. We got a Lucky Charm. 4% luck. Lucky me. Shield boys. Some gold over here. Stupid shield boy. We got a chance. Some more yellow things. Dots, bonfire. Max life. I'll just cruise around, pick up all those. Shrine to Crom. Oh my. Power of Steel, gain 20% attack area. Or Mountainous Might, gain 20% spell. Let's do the attack area. Yeah. Bigger sword, yeah? Doesn't look any bigger, but I don't know. Maybe it is. Not familiar enough with it to say, stupid skeleton. Yeah, my shurikens sure got farther and bigger. The meteor shower was really nice. Breath of Fire was pretty good, but that meteor shower was nuts. Yeah. Doing a lot better on the slimes this time. Get out of here, slimes. You ain't got nothing. Is this a timed event, or do I have to kill a certain number of slimes? I have no shame. Well, hey girls, how you doing? Alright, goddesses of fate.
Itself that it's really hard to get a read on your fate, hero.
Okay. Little side boob action there, okay. Let's go.
Will you fail or succeed? Or maybe it'll be one of the others. Oh, sorry. They haven't arrived for you yet. But it would be a shame to see you fail. Perhaps we could fudge the numbers a little.
Well, they got Fury. You attack faster. That's nice. Your attacks have a chance to deal 300 damage, so increase the crit. Might your attacks hit in a wider area. I do kind of like faster. Let's do faster. Yeah, a little bit quicker. Alright, let's get this boss guy down. He's avoiding me. Why would you avoid me? Oh, because of the fire. Yeah.
One of them, whatchamacallits, survivor's lights.
Yeah, it's a survivor like. You guys riding a scooter down there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Enlisting a lot of help from
Oh, okay, because you're in the house. You shouldn't ride a scooter in the house.
No, it wasn't my idea.
Okay, okay. That's fine.
Mind if I join?
It was their idea.
The bleak goddess gods of death. But not death. Death must die. This isn't death.
Did she break her legs? Ah, dang.
Yeah, I'm Mort, Death's daughter.
Death's daughter. There you go.
I'd really like to see him defeated, nonetheless. Personal reasons.
Alright, what do we got? Ravens. Spawn ravens that attack. Applying cursed. You raise skeletons. When you kill a number of enemies, skeletons raised from the cursed enemies last longer. Or execution, whenever you kill an enemy, there is a chance that it spawns a weak experience shard. Cursed enemies have a higher chance of dropping experience shards. Let's do ravens. It's very cool. There they are. But they're pecking people. Mwahaha, fly, my ravens. Murder the skeletons. These idiots brought swords to this fight. They didn't know I was going to have ravens. Ooh, yellow dot. Let's go see what it is. Ghosts. Obelisk of Sanctuary. Feel no harm can come to you. Oh. Kind of like a shield. Good thing. I got a boss to kill. Haha. Okay, buff is gone. Okay. Alright, the curse is a dot. I like that. Okay, she is not going to read that. I thought she was. Sorry. Summer's always the first one to come help. I wonder if she's keeping score and having participated in every mortal myth. Ravens, level up, serendipity, luck, health plus 11, or necromancy. Let's do the necromancy. Let's get some skeletons. Let's be a zookeeper. Where are my skeletons? There he is. Blue skeleton. Look at him. Go get him. Go get him. Ravens are doing some work. They're gonna kill the boss all by themselves. Okay, that guy's got a claw thing, and ooh. Gotta keep moving. Ravens are doing work. Oh, oh, oh. Alright, I got an item. I can't see what it is yet. Sickles of Mort. If you attack, shoot out sickles. They deal damage equal to the percentage of your attack damage and apply attack statuses. Okay. Deal damage equal to the percentage of your attack damage and apply. Okay. Auto cast sickles. Let's bump the ravens up though. Could have picked the new one, but bump up the ravens. Hey, you can't go outside the bounds. What a jerk. And a treasure box. Ravens, necromancy, or serendipity. Let's do ravens again. Yeah. Take up the Katana, level B. Alright, let's see. We got some boots. Ignoring Elven Greaves of Haste. Movement speed, dash, and alteration dice. What the damn hell's an alteration dice? Improvement, so we might as well put them on there. Katana, the most powerful swords. 2841. One's much better. Attack damage. And lose some spell area, but this is definitely a blue, so doing it. And away we go. I got an army of skeletons. Look, there's like 6 of them.
We didn't introduce ourselves last time. We're the Fates.
Oh, okay. The one's got a lizard tail, like an iguana. One's got a cat tail. I can't say this other one. Does she have a tail? I don't know.
Chloe, the sleepy one, spins the strings of life. Lachi measures them and all that boring stuff, while I, Isa, snip with the scissors when the time comes. I have the most fun job. It does get tiring to see them all go, though. Always, forever, and ever.
They should make.
But maybe you'll put an end to that. Who knows?
But it's a FNAF game.
Oh, well, maybe you can make one of those.
Well, the idea would be every like 5 minutes or so, or maybe less, you get one of these thingamabobs, which help you in like, survive for the longest.
Ah, oh, dang it. Fireball. Got me. And then we start with the lady. Yeah, I remember her from last time. Alright, that's where we're going to leave it off tonight, though. I'm going to save this. Quit. Okay. And then what we'll do is on Wednesday, we'll check out the latest politics, and then we'll start with that fire lady. That'll be fun. So that's it. I appreciate everybody who came by. Thanks for all the chats. I appreciate it. If you are paying attention, if you're watching, please go to the YouTube page. As soon as I can type it.
YouTube. https www.youtubecom at waldovideos.
Or hop on the Discord.
Discord. https discord gg beignet tritix 8.
So if you've got any stories you want to feel on the stream, put them in the Discord. If you want to watch the old videos or stuff like that and chat with people in YouTube chat, I hate doing it, but you should not do that. Leave a comment, but like don't argue with people. That's my job. Go here, watch the videos, like, share, subscribe, click the thumbs up button, or don't. That's okay. That's cool too. I guess you do what you want to do. And that is it for me tonight. I will be back on Wednesday to read Epstein's List.